Welcome, YouTubers. Here we are with another session of Sleight of Many Hands. And today's topic to start off with is what comes to mind when you think of most shocking reveal or plot twist in a film, such as Empire Strikes Back and the famous line that everyone should know. I will leave that to all of you to come up with one that pops in your head that you're like, wow, that was crazy.
Matrix.
Okay. First one, I assume?
And then suddenly...
Yeah, the first one, right?
Yeah, the first one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, where he just suddenly pops out of the pod and you
Okay.
find out everything was a lie. Then
Ah,
the time you go through and watch and you see all the little things that it said were happening that you didn't realize were there.
yeah,
The other two were but the first one was amazing.
I agree. Yeah.
When I think of, the big cinematic reveal, it was Earth all along.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Though
I
I think the worst one for me is just
Yeah.
staring down at the Wizard of Oz book.
Mm.
Damn you, Zardoz. Every time.
Soylent Green is people.
I yell that every time we're in the store and we see the Soylent. You have to, legally.
That's for me. Especially when I was doing my short novels when I was writing them. But I think one that stood out for me was the original Jaws, and where Brody is sitting on the beach watching everybody, and the kid's out on the raft, and the shark just brings them down in the water, and all this blood flies up, and then the camera pans right at his face. And that part sticks out to me more than anything else in that film, other than Quint's fate. But that was kind of like the scene from the novel itself, like horror. And being like in the 70s and stuff, because killing kids was so like shocking. Now it's almost like, they throw it in for more than ever now. But back then it was like shocking as hell for them to do that, showing that depiction. It was simple scene, very effective, and the camera work was insane. So that to me was a standout moment for me. So
using that example, I now know what you're going for, and for me, Transformers the movie, The Death of Optimus Prime.
it was Rodimus Prime's fault. I still say to this day, that bastard, he should have been killed and not Optimus Prime. It was Prime's fight, and he had to go and interfere with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always hated Rodimus Prime for that.
Every level. You first saw that in the theater. Nothing like that had been done before. It was the first real epic cartoon movie. They had never taken a CV series and made it into a movie. And what an epic movie they did. They pulled out all the stops for it.
Yeah.
And in the first 15 minutes, the main character of your beloved series is murdered.
Yeah.
Gone. Dead.
Yeah.
Never seen that before. Massively impactful.
So was the Starscream death. Like, I was rooting for that. I was like, finally! Finally! He kills him.
I love Starscream.
Yeah. He finally had it.
To come back as his most powerful self, Ghost Starscream, which was awesome.
Yeah.
Also hilarious. Like, Ghost Starscream is just funny.
He was great.
I love the whole thing, the introduction of Unicron. Just that planet that moves, and this is like obviously well before you see him in transformed form. And he goes after the planet. Unicron is here, and you're like, "What the hell?" And this is like in the opening minutes of the movie, and I'm like, "Wow!" Like I love shit like that.
for anybody young listening, they won't get the gravitas of what it means, but it was Orson motherfucking Welles
Yep.
voicing Unicron. For them to get Orson Welles to voice Unicron in the mid '80s was
Oh
huge.
man,
Yeah. 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 He did an
I'm
awesome job.
that's
Yeah.
fantastic. That oh my gosh.
There are a lot of great scenes in that film, like even watching it now. Like it was just epic.
I'm a Monty Python fan. The Junkie on Planet is my favorite.
Well, sticking with horror, another one that pops to my mind is the first kill in the original Nightmare on Elm Street with Tina. If anyone's seen
Mm.
that, that scene was horrifying and still is. The way it was shot, just like the idea of it. Like I like how they black. It kind of was like the room was so dark, and the way it was shot. Like it and behind the scenes, it was shot upside down, but like they did it really, really good. And every time, like I rewatch that, I'm like, that scene just sticks out, along with like many others in that film. But that was a crazy, crazy sequence there. So anyway, um, so we finished off at the cemetery, which all of you took out the bad undead guys, which was cool. And so we'll jump to there right now. I believe all of you were healing yourselves up and whatnot, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
I think it was just Uncle Bingo who was hurt.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna give everybody control of Bragg since he's not here, just
Woohoo.
for
Well,
yeah.
he won't be difficult to play.
No, fine thing, kill.
Just get your cockney out.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, man, he can hit with his horns. That's cool.
So,
Oh, cool. We can actually look at his sheet.
Yeah.
yep.
He's only got a 20-foot move speed?
He's
He's wearing a lot of armor.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So, that, by the way, that mouth is nothing. It was just accidentally dropped on there. No mouth in the ground. You don't have to worry about that yet.
Looks like the mouth of madness.
I know. So before you is the fountain where the kind of the bats came from in that general direction, and then where the flying undead creature came from over here. So it looks like you found that there was cobalt tracks that went over here. I'll unpause the game. And then you kind of fought everything, staying out of the fenced area there on the other side. So that's kind of where we are. You do know that this area, there is a cobalt layer or something. That's why you're here. So
Well,
we'll continue.
we looked for traps around here. You said there were traps on the doors, but there was a secret entrance right about there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it's that or Bragg lifts us over the fence.
I once saw a Nomavox that had a bunch of kobolds, and they were like mutated and then living under the cemetery.
I'm gonna go for a sneak
Okay.
and walk around the perimeter
Okay.
to see what I can see. Do you want me to actually physically walk the perimeter?
When you get to about here, I want you to roll two things, a stealth and a perception, and I'll take your that's odd into play.
All right. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot the basic action macro
Wonderful.
is available. Wait, it says I have a wall. Hang on.
Where Are you walking the perimeter?
Yeah.
Trying to.
Here, I'll just bring you over here.
We love secret walls.
Yeah, no secret walls.
This
So
bush.
yeah, there we go. So roll your stealth and perception there.
All right. So stealth.
Okay, that's good.
And let's see. Where would
Okay, perception of 19. Okay. So
And if you'll recall, I got a 10-foot pole that I'm tapping the ground with.
yeah. So you see two red skeletons way over here, but they don't seem to be doing much. With your perception roll, you notice this gravestone here. It's a coffin stone, really. It looks like that it is open, and from what you see, kind of like leaning your head over the fence, there's a ladder going down.
All right. I'll head back the way I came.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll drag you all the way over there.
Yeah, just drag me back to the party.
Yeah. There you go.
All right, guys, we got a couple of those skeleton things, and I think an entrance below a grave at the far back. There's no way to avoid the two skeletons, but we might be able to ambush them,
Uh-huh.
or at least, get around to surprise attacks on them. You know what I mean? From cover.
I do know what you mean.
Uh-huh.
So I'll point out where and where I saw the grave.
Can Bragg roll a perception for me? Since he's the closest. Okay. So, Bragg, you can hear. Oh, I did that. You can hear some crawling out of grave noises coming to your left as you see zombies crawling out of graves over here.
It's the most British thing I know how to say.
Okay, you can be bragged this week.
And
Go
Longmont,
ahead.
Longmont, while you're walking back, you can hear flying swarm bat noises. Sounds like one group
Lord.
of it. One group of bat swarm.
All right, I think we've got another wave coming in, guys. Prepare yourselves.
Oh no.
Draw your weapons. Your spells prepped.
All right. Can I cast a spell like right now?
Oh yeah.
I'm going to draw the enemies by casting. Okay, I need to give me a second. Cast Phantom Crowd.
Ooh.
Oh, yes, yes. We're definitely into this. We love being fed to zombies. Yes, yes, yes.
Place 5 foot. So they would go. Where do we want to draw the zombies?
A 5-foot burst, so anywhere.
So,
But I mean,
read. Yeah. It makes.
Pingle, you pick a spot, and we'll make our strategy around where you've decided they go.
I'm just trying to think of where do we want them to go?
We don't even know if
tell you,
somebody's
Pingle.
seen us yet. Might just be the bats.
It's not just the bats.
Between us and the bats, between us and the zombies. Away from us, On the other side of the zombies? I think you're not far. I think the 60 feet is too far. Where's 60 feet put it?
Where does 60 feet put it? That's a good question.
From Pingle?
Yeah, I could put it here. Put it probably here. 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 Do we want to get a? Do we want them to go away from us, or do we want them to get close?
Is it guaranteed 100% that as soon as you cast all enemies are guaranteed to go for it?
No.
Oh.
Well, what it says is a tightly packed crowd of humanoids appropriate an area appear facing you and agreeing loudly with anything you say. A creature that touches a member of the crowd makes a sneak action to examine the crowd and can attempt to disbelieve your illusion. The crowd is difficult terrain for anyone who hasn't disbelieved the illusion. When you spend one or more actions to cast a composition spell or perform an activity that includes a performance check. So effectively, it's just a crowd of people that look like a distraction.
I don't know how good it'll work on undead, but slap it down between them and us, so maybe it'll slow them down. I don't know.
Then I'll put it near the fence because we've been fighting them on the fence.
Okay. So like right here or this fence over here. Like,
Well, the gates are probably going to be a weak point.
If you decide to walk through the gates, they could go through the gates.
Yeah, but if we can lure them over by the fence instead of the gates.
So what about the spell tells you it will lure creatures to it, or that it might lure creatures to it?
It
Looks to me like if you cast it in the middle of them, they would then be touching the crowd. They would then get a save. Zombies to go, hey, look at that cool looking crowd over there, and walk over. Other than it's another target.
It's a visual distraction. That's it.
Okay. Place it wherever you place it, and we'll see what happens.
I have.
All right.
oh, there. Okay. All right.
I'm hoping to lure them where we've been fighting them on the gates or
So
on this section of fence. And maybe we can.
they're starting to move over there because they hear the crowd.
Oh, zombies! Come eat our brains! Come eat our brains!
Bats. The skeletons are too far. Like way over here. So they, as far as stay where they are. The bats head towards it. However, they notice you, Pingle, and I want you to roll me a acrobatics or reflex roll.
All right. I'm trying to find the macro.
Did you put it on?
It's a. Well, I mean, it's the same as a balance check, so.
Oh, very
25.
nice. Okay, so we're gonna move you here. The bats kind of all come in there.
Well,
and-
shit.
Yeah. So we're just
They
gonna
look like Dingle.
put initiative in. Primarily, the bats are your enemy at the moment. Zombies are still on their way to this noise, so that's the way it stands at the moment. Okay, cool. So, Veronica, you're going to be first.
Oh, joy. Okay. Nope. Nope. Okay. I'm not doing that. I'll do my best. Trying to hit a oh,
Ooh.
hey, I finally crit something.
Nice.
It's a
Okay.
miracle.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So,
Ellie, do you now that has a radius larger than 5
Look
feet?
behind my buddy.
Do I have what? Sorry?
Do you have any bombs that go past 5 feet in radius?
No.
Okay. When do you start getting larger radius bombs?
You don't really.
It should be a feat. They should have like a feat for the alchemist or something where they can increase their splash or increase their burst radius or something.
All right, Pingle, you're up.
All right. Pingle is going to cast Charming Push on the bat.
Mhm.
Uh,
Which one of the
Fails.
fail. It cannot take hostile actions against me.
Nice. Okay.
And it can't take hostile actions against me, so
That's
I
it.
guess I'll just hit it.
Okay.
Or actually, no, I won't hit it. How far is this for me? Yeah, it's too far. Pingle is actually going to come, like, running out of the bush, screaming, "Ah, there's a bat!"
Okay.
And he's running towards Bragg and Longmont. The bat almost got me. Ah, and he's actually gonna. I'm gonna cast Shield and my turn.
Okay. Al, you're up.
All right. You're gonna take a shot at the bats.
Okay. You hit.
I don't have the one before anymore.
Yeah. They should take damage. I don't know what. Say no damage. But they take that damage.
And I'm going to reload and step back.
Everybody's going to brag. Yeah, you got this. Okay. Now, what's cool is the toolkit tells me how many actions each token has, so it'll let me know. I mean, I know, but it's a cool little thing to see. I don't know if it's doing it for you guys. Like, it shows you how many actions you have left remaining, but
No, it'll just be for you.
that's
Yeah.
still neat. So, he is simply gonna run towards the crowd because he wasn't attacked and his turn. Lama.
All right. Well, let's see. Uh,
What happened?
I'm thinking and reading.
Oh,
He's
I
doing,
just wondered, like, cause yeah, never mind.
he's doing his best.
All right. I forgot we had the basic action macro. I'm gonna do that. Click on that.
Success.
All right. That makes him frightened and easier to hit. And that means I'll now use that.
Nice roll for a stratagem.
My final act will be to use it.
Ooh. All right. Ooh, very good. Yeah, that took a big chunk out of the swarm.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah, and it wound up being only like half the damage because it's a swarm, not an individual.
Mhm.
That sucks.
Baddies come in. So I'm throwing this up there. Can everybody see that?
Blood feast.
Yeah, that's what it's doing.
Well, can't do it to Pingle.
No. So it's doing that to L. So a reflex save there. Awesome. Cool. It's doing it again. And that'll be its final action. So another reflex save from L. Oh wow! You're having none
Nice.
of that. You don't take that shit.
Yeah, they're just looking at her going, I've heard tales of people like when they leave the inn drunk and it's raining that they're going to try and dodge the raindrops. I've never seen anybody actually do it.
All right, whoever's controlling Bragg, it is Bragg's turn.
He's got 10-foot reach. I know that.
Yep.
So he should be able to.
Stab it went through the mass.
Yeah, I think he can if he just moves over a little bit.
Okay.
I give it a good old college try.
Hey, that's a good impression. Critical hit. Ah,
Nice.
Smashy,
Yeah.
smashy.
yeah. You pretty much like destroyed it. It's no longer a zombie; it's zombie paste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the third action that I'm like, I don't know. What would he do? Can
Trying
he
to
intimidate?
Rage?
Yeah.
He can't rage.
He's not a barbarian.
Yeah, he
Oh.
doesn't the fighter archetype though.
Ruffian.
I said archetype.
Oh,
Move to the other side of the bats to give flanking to people who are attacking it.
What's his speed?
He's only got a 20-foot move, so.
Okay.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
he's real slow.
Take a step away from the fence so the creatures that come to the fence can't attack him.
Yeah. I keep accidentally targeting.
Okay. All right.
It'll force them to come into his range, and that's a great idea.
So this one goes to where the noise is and realizes it's fake. But that's all.
Doesn't it have to make a save if it does it?
it
Yeah, I'm
has to
roll-
make a seek check to
Yeah, I'm
determine
roll-
whether or not it's real.
Yeah, I'm
It
rolling
doesn't really
them.
matter.
Yeah, I'm rolling off screen. So
That would be hilarious if a bunch of zombies got there and they have such low roll rolls that they just keep walking in a circle, seeking.
okay. Veronica, your turn.
Oh boy, oh boy.
I roll off screen because I like the feel of the dice still.
Mm. Valid. Gosh, they're all just right next to me, aren't they? It's really
Yes.
convenient of them to get in a row.
Yeah, I know.
That was the goal.
That was the goal. Okay, so they all have to roll.
Yep.
That. I wonder if this will work. Oh, cool.
Yeah. Ooh.
So they all 2 crit fails and 1 regular failure, if that's anything.
Yes.
And since I don't need any healing, I just rub my hands all over my body because it just feels so good to get that healing magic when you don't need it.
Well, Pingle gets it.
Ooh,
Yep.
I do. Where is it?
Yeah.
18 heal.
That was a nice chunk of their health.
Woo! Heal.
Does a critical do double?
Yes.
I need to target me for that to work.
You know
So the
what?
critical fails took double.
Yeah.
There. So yeah, that kills the middle one.
It keeps healing Bragg.
Oh,
Well,
it would heal the bats too, though. They're living creatures.
Would it?
we think.
Yeah, it's a glowing circle. It heals all living creatures and damages all
Shit.
undead.
That's fine. Bats
keep-
can't hurt me. Tag
Well,
yourself.
I am.
They can't hurt Pingle.
I'll
Just
just
do it
add it
manually.
manual.
Remind me, does the frighten stay there till the end of its next turn?
End of its turn.
End of its turn.
End of its turn.
All right, cool.
And it reduces by.
Yeah. All right, Pingle, you're up.
What happened? Bat's unharmed.
It just got healed.
Look,
Ooh. Firework blast.
I made a strategic choice
Oh, well.
It keeps.
that I wasn't afraid of bats.
It failed that reflex save.
The swarm should no longer have frightened because I went, then it went, and at the end of its turn, it should have lost it.
Well, it still failed the reflex save regardless.
It is now blinded
Nice.
and deafened for 1 round,
And definitely.
and it takes 21 damage.
Cool. That actually would kill it.
Bingo.
So
Kablamo!
Unhurt yourself right now.
it healed, and then Pingle went, "Screw you," and killed it. That's what happened there.
Pingle, why did you kill yourself?
No.
I don't know why. Because I was targeting me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Why are you self harming?
Oh
Can't
God,
take
it
it
started.
anymore. It's the
The
bat
bleeding is-
swarm.
No. It's
You've got to start damaging yourself to keep life interesting.
there's just like Pingle's whole face is just lit up with like fireworks smoke, and his mustache is all singed, and
Have any of you watched that little cartoon of Elden Ring I put up there in the Discord chat? It's like almost so true to like the game itself. Just the way the deaths happen in it. But- All right, so Pingle, I believe you have 1 action left, right?
Shield.
Al, your turn.
All right. If I'm going to drop the bomb that doesn't exist.
I haven't
I
used
don't
shield.
actually have any of those. Then I'm going to shoot at the closest zombie.
Ooh, look at the critical hits tonight. Wow.
Yes.
Don't waste all of them, though.
Yeah.
I know, right? Yeah. You pretty much like 300 his ass. So all you see is this zombie, and then Al's basically like, fires 100 arrows, and they fly in the air, and then you see them in the moon, and then it goes right on top of the zombie. Just for epicness. 1 zombie left.
If you could do that, why didn't you do it?
What?
Nothing. just suddenly wondering why, if you could suddenly drop 100 arrows out of the air like that, why haven't you been doing it every time?
Hair too.
Not very.
Going to reload. I'm not really sure what to do with my third action.
Step away from the fence.
There.
So, zombie here. We're gonna roll something. Secretly. He's still distracted. Yep, he's still distracted, so yeah. Alamon, your turn.
If Jingle didn't sustain it, the spell is gone.
Oh no! I am sustaining it every single turn.
Yeah. Lamont, your go. You have a zombie that's befuddled, like, wow, I'm distracted. Like, yeah.
Where are the people?
Exactly.
The people, but I can't see the people. I'm not going to hit him, I don't think, but unless he's got a shit armor class, but it's worth a shot.
You hit him.
With intuitive illusions.
Yeah, I figured your illusion would be up, so. So, Longmont, you shoot the distracted zombie, bringing him down with all your might as the battle ends. And I'll hand out experience. Won't be a lot, but hey. It's all good. Hey.
Hooray.
Oh,
Every little bit helps.
every little bit helps, yeah. There we go.
No.
What is everyone's favorite Zelda game of all time?
Oh God.
I only played the first
Zelda.
one, so
Link to the Past is mine from Super Nintendo.
Oh, that's a good one. I like Minish Cap.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
That was fun too.
Yeah.
who has a
Alright.
who has a ranged attack that will go 80 feet or more?
That'd be me.
I do.
I
I have
say,
a range increment of 200 feet.
Technically.
oh well, then I would say let's peg these. If you can go even further, peg one of these two. Preferably the further away one because he'll lure the other one. I mean, I suspect they'll both come regardless, but the best one it would be Des. But if we can peg them and lure the two of them over to the fence, we can use the fence again to.
Here, I can do this. I can actually just lure them here. I'm gonna
With what?
cast Force Barrage and hit both of them.
There you
Nice. Okay.
I will shoot at
I'll
the further one with
hit-
my
Uh,
thing.
I'll hit the further one twice, and I'll hit this one, or I'll hit the further one once and this one twice.
Okay.
go. I will knock an arrow and just wait for them to get within closer range, and then I'm gonna.
So roll the damage.
Oh, okay.
So 5 on him. Dingle, roll me perception after that first hit.
Okay. Oh. I'm gonna use the macro.
Well, then go for seek.
You notice as that first barrage hits, it explodes.
Oh, cool.
The other one, you notice with that 25 that as it hits it, the skeleton flame starts to go around it, and then it explodes.
Does this mean that while I'm looking at this and seeing this, does that look to me like these were trapped?
Yes.
Who traps
Wily
a
kobolds and their traps.
You're actually lucky that those didn't come through the encounter from last session because they didn't get aware. That's as much as I'll say.
Because when they blow up, they blow up like a fireball, and we would have gotten caught even if we're on the other side of the fence.
Yeah, if you played Elden Ring, you know the blow upable skeletons. You get the gist of it. Yeah. Oh, they have them in Warcraft too, I believe. Well, it's old Warcraft. They did the
I think
charging.
Selden Rings player in the group.
Fair enough.
3.5 had like I got a box of these red skeletons that were just called bone shard skeletons.
Mm.
And that was their deal. Like they had the same amount of hit points as any other skeleton. They had 2d6, like two 1d6 attacks, and when they died, they'd blow up in a fireball. And they were really nasty.
Yeah, I like how in Pathfinder they've made the undead like actually, dangerous. Not just like, oh, here's a skeleton or here's a zombie. Like they could fuck you up.
So, shall we open the gates?
No.
The trapped gates and get smashed by the traps. You go right ahead, buddy.
I don't know, but like
I'd rather go through the secret entrance that the kobolds prepared for themselves to go back and through and forth and in, rather than go through the trap that they set.
All right, then lead on, Longmont.
All right. I'll save everyone time by moving you all in. So just give me a second.
Hooray.
So you're not actually teleporting. You follow Longbot, and there's a hole that kind of goes underneath beyond the gate, and you kind of go down and crawl and crawl and crawl. And you come up here,
Oh gosh.
and Bragg will just say, for the sake of argument, that you make the hole bigger. Okay, when you crawl through it.
He'll bring up the rear and just
Yeah. You have to push him
It's
like,
just
come on, what you
destroyed.
doing? Yeah. So
It collapses as he goes through.
So you come up here and you figure like this is how the kobolds would sort of get by the undead that are all over this place or were. And there's a hole in this opened up gravestone that has a stairs going down. It looks old.
Stairs go down.
I want to examine the stairs themselves. I want to look for tripwires on each rung. I want to look for rungs that'll break away. I want to look for contact poison on the rungs. I'm looking for any kind of trap.
All right, give me a perception roll.
Traps have hurt this man.
I get that. 27. So you notice that there is a mechanism there. One of the steps is kind of a panel, false panel, and it's one of those traps where you step on that and the whole hole. It kind of like all the steps go into itself, and then you would slide down the steps. That kind of trap, if that makes sense.
All right. So disarm it, jam it so that it locks.
Yep.
All right. So that would be a thievery. Oh, actually, it would be a disarm, wouldn't it? Let me check the macro.
Yeah, it probably would be. Yeah, disarm. Thievery is still the role you would do, but
I'm telling you, I really like that you put this macro on. Makes everything so easy.
You jam it, but the stairs are now they kind of fall in, and it's a slide of basically all the way down. So you tried, but you didn't disarm it that well. And then essentially the trap goes up, and the stairs.
Can you get it to reset?
You'd have to. It's really jammed. You didn't critically fail, so it's not broken. So there is a chance that you can reset it, but you'd have to re-roll.
Well, that's why I'm turning to the scientist in the group.
Oh.
I do not believe I am trained in thievery.
All right. What about?
Unfortunately, I could try a crafting check to see if I could repair it, but
What's your thievery?
Not as good as I bet Bragg's is. Apparently.
Mine's 11.
Mine's +8.
His is 8.
Oh, okay.
mine
Then
is
mine
8
is
as well. I'm just not trained.
What kind of rogue?
All I could do was try to.
mine is +10.
Oh boy.
So would a crafting check allow for repair?
Yes.
All right. I'll walk away and point to so that Elle can get in there.
Let me see what I can do. And I have to do it with skill because otherwise it's asking me to make something.
Don't forget, all of you probably know this, but you all start with 1 hero point every session. Lose this, but yeah. You
Ooh, nice one.
with that one, you do manage to fix it where it stairs again, but the trap is now back to being active. So
We're at least back to square one.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, how about the person who's better at thievery? Take a whack at it.
That's you.
I'll do my best.
Want me to assist?
You know what? Yes.
Yes. I shall attempt a assist.
It might be called the aid.
There it is. It's getting here. And it is. Oh, okay. For some reason, I gave myself aid.
Everyone went quiet for a second, and I noticed I bumped my volume knob.
Oh,
Ah.
okay. Sorry.
okay.
Nice.
So my foundry is just reloading because all of a sudden my internet's going weird.
No.
Is that with the +1 as well, Elle? Veronica?
No.
So Veronica got a 26 for her thievery.
Scrolling all the way down.
I thought everybody was good at thievery in the guild.
So 26, yeah, 26 does it where you manage to hold the stairs up. You rigged it so that the trap can't trigger, so the stairs are normal stairs.
Oh.
Yay.
Okay.
All right. From this point on, we've got to be even more paranoid and more careful than we've been so far.
Okay.
Understood.
We're
So,
up to a kobold's lair. You have no idea what these guys can do and what they can throw at you. And these guys love undead too, so it's going to get fucked up.
so you come down the stairs, and along the you kind of notice at the bottom of the stairs it looks like some kind of trap door that would open upon sliding down. You have no idea what would be underneath that. Most likely a pit, but you're not sure.
I'll do an examination.
Yeah, give me crafting probably would help. Crafting roll would be a
I
good
will
one.
call over Elle then and let Elle do the perceiving.
Yeah, if you wish.
Do we want a
Interesting to see
lantern?
how this works.
Yeah,
I
that's
have no
good.
need.
Good enough. So Al, you're checking kind of like the trapdoor, and you get a smell of a poisonous substance below. It's not enough that you get poisoned or anything, but you can smell like it's like a very nasty acidic poison
Sweet.
So
I would
yeah.
use something stronger.
That would smell sweet.
Okay.
Well, Uncle Penguin, do we want a light?
What? You can't see?
I see just
Yeah.
fine.
I can
do as well.
see. I'm just asking if we want more light.
Is there anybody who can't see in the dark?
I
I think we all have at least low light. Yeah.
All right. So what do we think of
Oh,
the trap door with the poison pit underneath?
right here.
Can you identify the? The slide would have dropped us into it. That's what
Yeah.
it was.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Well, maybe we can use it to our advantage. You never know. I'm gonna do a observation of the room here.
So in this room, it looks like so down here looks like an old sort of underground ruin of some kind. Uh, Odd enough, you smell kind of like grassy moss, I guess would be the word. Inside the room there is like just a bunch of stones. Looks like stuff has been moved around. There's probably been grave robbers and so on that have been down here prior to kobolds. And over here, you notice that there is a door. And you can hear faint, very faint cobalt speech. I call it cobalt speech.
All right.
Yeah,
Looking for trap.
yeah.
oh, someone speaks Gremlin.
I don't know how to speak kobold.
There's no trap on this door or inside the room that you notice.
All right.
Longmont.
Listen at the door.
Before you go any
Uh,
before you go any further, use
yep.
this. I'm going to hand you a camouflage die.
Oh, okay, cool.
You cover or concealment for 10 minutes without having, or use hide or sneak without cover or concealment for 10 minutes.
Nice.
I'll put it in the stash so you can grab it from there.
Let's see.
If we want to
So,
follow the expert, we can all sneak together.
Longmont, you put your ear against that door, and you could hear on the other side there's a kobold almost cursing.
I'm sorry.
And
What?
you can hear a kobold kind of cursing beyond that door. Sounds like he's tapping his foot, and then you hear him kind of walk away slowly, as if being in a patrol mode.
All right, it's in there now. Sorry.
Okay, so does it sound like a bored guard on duty or like an undead?
Sounds like a kobold. It doesn't sound undead. It just sounds like a kobold.
So like a bored kobold walking around.
Yeah.
I can't believe you here and be on duty. Blah blah.
Yeah.
All right. What was the name of the thing in the stash I'm looking for?
Camouflage die.
There it is. All right.
If you're going to run ahead, you can at least not be seen.
Oh no, I'm going to take it now, right?
The last 10 minutes. I have one more.
Good.
You want to take Bragg with you?
So for
Oh,
Bragg, it is very low ceiling here, so he has to like basically almost crawl as it's not meant for his height here.
Mm.
Oh, blimey, they's treating me like an animal.
Yeah.
All right. If I can hear the guard walking away, I'm going to crack the door and see if I can peek in stealthily.
You find it locked, the door.
All right. I'll motion over to our high thievery gal, Veronica.
I'm coming. I'm coming to do the picky picky. I'm gonna give
This is just another day at the office.
crack my knuckles, roll this button.
Oh yeah,
Hero
16
point this button.
actually does it. And it
Okay.
opens up. So you notice when you pick the lock that it's old. It's still strong, but it's old, and you're able to kind of manipulate it, and the door opens up right away. And even you can hear like this kobold, you know, muttering to himself. He is close by. He's what appears like around the corner in a sense.
What's our best option for taking this guy for a conversation?
How many of us speak kobold?
I speak Draconic. And let's see, what do I have?
Charm or sleep? Who's got it?
I got charm.
So who speaks Draconic?
I do. I think
Oh,
Longmont does as well.
Valmont, you do too?
Let me check. It's been a while since I looked at my languages. I do.
Okay, both of you go into whisper.
I just appreciate the surprise in his voice.
There we go. So as the kobolds kind of near around the corner, you can hear him muttering, "Oh, this is so boring. When are we going to attack the city? When are we going to attack the city?" He keeps kind of repeating himself. And then he is what sounds like playing around with something, like scratching on the wall or something. Is like you hear him sniff, and then you can hear a mist, and then you hear a thud. Go back to general.
You're like standing with a particular NPC, sort of like
Okay.
the way One E handled it.
So, do you think he was
What's-
sniffing? Do you think he was snorting some of the corpse blood? Is that what we heard?
You're
That is
not sure.
entirely
It sounded
possible.
like a smell, or he was smelling or sniffing. You're not sure.
I don't know. Is corpse blood something you snort? Comes in a powder, right?
Eh,
The
It's the
liquid.
worst sentence I've
That's a
ever
liquid, okay.
heard.
I do have a Tanglefoot bag if we need to restrain him.
I don't know if he'll be able to yell out. I want to be able to get a hand around his mouth real quick.
Hmm.
I'd be fine with you charming him, Pingle, but don't kobolds have like an inherent hatred for gnomes that might like counteract that?
I also don't speak their language, so they would just think, "Ooh, gnome,"
Mhm.
and I wouldn't be able to communicate anything with them. So,
You ever lip sync?
what?
Right. So
Karaoke.
you move your mouth like you're talking, and I'll be behind you speaking the words.
I mean, we can try it. If not, we just kill him.
Uncle Pingle takes up ventriloquism.
Oh, I want to kill him. I have no problem with killing him. I just want to get information first.
All right. Actually, would this work? You link your mind with the target's mind and mentally impart the target with the amount of information that in an instant that could be otherwise be communicated in 10 minutes. Could we use that to prepare a speech ahead of time? Yes.
How so?
So I want to use this to. Okay, what are we trying to get out of him for information?
I don't know yet. There's lots of questions and answers, and depending on my intimidation tactics or whether he thinks someone in the room is pretty or not, we're going to use that to manipulate back and forth the conversation.
Oh,
so
I'm just trying to think, like, how am I going to lip sync your message unless I know what it is ahead of time, and so I can use. I'm actually going to cast message to do that.
If you could lure him into this room,
yeah, that's
then we can take it from there.
Yeah,
I don't have 10 minutes of conversation. I have one question, and I need to wait for a response, hear the response, and then ask a follow-up question.
all right, lure him in.
It isn't going to work.
No, we'll lure him in, and I'll charm him, and you can ask him whatever you want.
All right, does the door open into the room or out?
The door is someone closed the door. I don't know who it was. I didn't pay attention to that, but it is open. Yeah.
Oh, no, I closed it on purpose. But does it open into the room or into our room?
It basically opens into your room. So
Okay, that's good. So Veronica can have a hand on the door, ready to snatch the door open. I can be standing right here. And what we want to do is wait for the. Actually, you know what? Have it be. We're just going to have Bragg stand right here by the door, and we're going to listen for the kobold to come by. And as soon as the kobold comes by the door, Bragg's going to snatch the door open, grab the kobold, drag him in the room, and close the door.
Oh, it's like fishing.
Yeah. Sound like a plan?
Yep. And I'll
Yeah.
charm him so he won't struggle.
Sounds good.
Veronica, can you give me a perception roll?
I can indeed, as soon as I find it on my sheet.
You can hear scratching on a wall coming from beyond the door. It starts to go away from you, and away from you, and away from you. And a 24, it's kind of like scratching of something on a chalkboard because you're surrounded by stone.
Eek.
Yeah.
How many of you hear that?
Yeah, I hear it.
Enough for it to hurt my ears.
Do we go out the door and just deal with what we deal with, or do we keep trying to lure this guy? I'm for calling out Draconic in a week for help. What do you think?
Make it sound
think
like a.
it'll help.
A wounded
Yeah,
job?
make
It's worth a try.
All right.
You're the person you could look in the room without being seen.
That's true. Fuck it. I'm gonna. Sneak. Where's the S's? Sneak, not seek.
Yeah, you're fine.
All right. I'm going to then scuttle into the room.
Okay. Now, what languages do you speak, Longmont?
Draconic.
Mhm.
And there's a bunch of them. All right. Draconic, Elven, Fey, Halfling, Sakvroth, and Yasaki, which is rat.
the rat language.
Okay. Veronica, what about you?
I don't speak half as many languages. I know Elven, Fey, and Common.
Okay.
I don't have an itch yet.
For the sake of argument, I want Longmont and Veronica to go into Whisper.
Ooh.
Okay, so I'm gonna say that both of you go out in the hallway. It's a long hallway. And on the wall, you can see that something scratched up a wall going away from you down the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
You notice that there's writing on this wall, this hallway, the hallway wall facing you, not towards the room, to the right. And you notice that it's in sort of a elvish sort of dialect, and you're both reading it. All in all, you're reading it. This was a necromancy tomb. And on the wall are lists of names. You don't know any of them named Bob, Frank, just for argument's sake.
Oh, I know Bob.
Yeah. You
I know a Bob.
He knows
you
Bob.
you notice also there is names of places you've never heard of, and Etrans Folly is one on the list that's crossed out. And you notice Veronica specifically will notice some necromantic writing that says, "We have
Versus.
made it. We have brewed it. It is our future." And Longmont, you notice that there are sketches of different types of languages you can't understand, but you're kind of putting things together with your that's odd that it's a recipe for the corpse blood. This may have
I
been a
read it.
den for making it, or a starting of something.
All right, where's
That's
the kobold? I'm listening for the kobold who moved off, the scratching and the muttering.
so with your that's odd, you notice that there is a spot where the cobalt fell because there's an imprint, and you notice that's where the claw marks start going down the hallway, and then they go off into an open door. Yeah, it's clearly open, and you hear moaning, and then you hear one of these kobolds loud down the hallway going, "It's alive!" And you hear as if something killed whatever it was.
Uh-oh.
And then you hear I have to look at this here. This is, you hear a deep kobold's voice going distantly, but you hear enough of it. Well, you just can't trust kobolds to not drink the shit. Okay, you can both go back to general.
All right, I'm going to take a listen at this door while we're at it too.
Yeah.
That it was white on the back because I said, well, I'll put it on foam core, and that was just not feasible.
Feasible, he
Yeah.
says.
So the door down here you were saying Lawmont, right? Or this
Yeah, I'm
one here. This
door
one here?
while calling L
Okay,
and asking L to come into the hall.
so this one here, you're hearing Cobalt mutter, nothing conclusive. It's just sounds like another guard that's just inside the room, but you pull on the door a little bit and you find it's locked. Not enough to make noise or anything, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So I'll sneak into the hallway.
I'll give everybody the signal to be shush around the door. Veronica the signal to unlock the door. And I'll show L the script on the wall that I think might be a formula for corpse blood, and let her expert eyes study it so that she can catch details I missed.
Okay. So, El, you're looking at it, and it looks like it's a Formula 4 course, but it is in various languages and making it difficult to follow. But you're getting a bit of it where it's undead blood and a necromantic ooze, which you took some from the building in Etran. And the last ingredient seems to be some kind of magical ooze, but you're unable to determine what it is, what's made of, because the languages are seem to be almost intermixing with each other. So you know
I'm
of
gonna
two
take out.
ingredients. You know of two ingredients.
I'm gonna take out a piece of paper and copy the formula down
Yeah,
so I can study it later.
just make a note of it. It's corpse blood formula. Yeah.
Hmm.
So Al, even you reading, looking at the wall yourself, you notice that this tomb was possibly a place where they made this stuff, or a den of some kind, like a tomb.
Hmm.
Mm. And says I like that. We may have
Oh,
to destroy this place to be on the safe side.
yeah, well, it's going to be hard because it's an underground tomb. We can't. It's not like we can set it on fire. Maybe we can find a way to flood it or something.
Collapse it, maybe.
Smashing the entrances would probably work just as well.
Well,
Uh, Lama, you can hear from this direction,
Uh-oh.
uh, Cobalt's talking, and you hear a organ playing, badly played, but it's from this direction.
all right.
So down, kind of this area here, and coming from your perspective on the right, double doors. You see.
Phantom of the Kobold
Yep.
Opera.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So down here, I believe one of them drank some corpse blood or whatever and died, and then got like gacked
Yeah,
by someone with a deep voice who's talking
yeah.
about it. So I'm gonna guess that's some kind of a boss leader, somebody in the know, somebody to be killed and or questioned.
Oh.
And I'd rather go after somebody knowledgeable and tougher than the little punks while we're strong.
Uh-huh.
Hold
Fair
on.
Uh,
enough.
I've got to run downstairs. I'll be back in a minute.
yeah. So beyond this door, you can all hear kind of a cobalt muttering nonsensical stuff.
Hmm. I need to, make note of his nonsensical muttering. Maybe I could use it.
Well, I will say those that speak Draconic, you can hear. It's almost like he's talking like, guard duty's boring, yada yada yada, and then all of a sudden muttering guard duty. It sounds like the words he's trying to say are starting to break up. And
Yeah,
then after a couple of minutes, you hear nothing.
Yes.
uh,
Guard duty.
Yep, that's what.
TV. Hacky sack.
At one point, while you're waiting there for a few minutes, you hear a bunch of coughing.
Fuck.
we
So do
should
we want to go in
probably take this.
before the process finishes and we have to fight one of those undead?
Yes. We should kill it before it becomes a monster.
Yeah, let's go in.
All right.
Okay.
Brad goes in first.
So this door's unlocked here, so you'll have to pick it to get through.
She rolled a 25.
Oh, did
I
she?
did indeed.
Oh, I see it. Okay. So yeah, you pick the lock there, and you could actually rush in
Sorry.
to see. So you could see that since Veronica picked it, it's Veronica. You see, there's only one, and he's coughing and choking. So if you're going to do something, you probably want to do it now.
Yeah, go cut his coughing throat.
Okay.
Jeez.
He told me to.
You get a +4 on any attack roll you roll against him.
+4.
He's at a disadvantage right now.
Well, I imagine he's got the second condition too.
Mm. Critical hit, roll that damage.
Beautiful bean damage.
Okay.
That tracks.
You kill him, and what are you using? Your
I should have. I pulled my sword to roll that. Why didn't it
oh,
do the damage with the sword?
that's okay. So I was going to ask that what you're using to attack us. You're using a sword.
Oh God, that's even
Okay.
worse.
That's okay. That's okay. So you stab him with the sword, and as you pull the sword out, you notice a cloud of black smoke, a little bit, come out of the body.
I'm holding my breath.
Yeah, I would figure you would, because you kind of just seen that before. You probably want to back out of the room.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right into Pingle
Oh,
because he's
oh,
standing in the way.
Shut the door. Don't
Yeah.
want that out here.
Let me
So,
out before you shut the door,
yeah,
Pingle.
that's actually happened where PCs have like shut the door behind a PC to let them die. It's like, why? But anyway, so Pickle, you see the mist kind of floating towards you, and you're like, shut the door on it. So yeah,
We'd best
Need to
cover
roll
our
for
mouths and not breathe any of that crap in.
well, it looks like it stayed in the room. You don't see anything coming under the door. So
So
All right.
That's the
These-
good news.
these tunnels are cramped even for me.
they are pretty cramped.
Okay.
So
Well, I'm gonna stealth up to the doorway up here and poke my head around the corner and see what's what.
Here, I'm gonna help you.
okay, so Lawman, I'm just moving you for the moment. You're not in the room there, but that's what you see.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
Can,
Longmont.
can I do recall knowledges on the various creatures?
I will tell you, they're all kobolds. These are spellcaster kobolds. These are warriors. Spellcaster, scout, warrior, and you could tell that there's a leader here. And I want you to roll perception on, well, the group.
All right. I'll wave Pingle's scroll away and go, no.
All right, all right.
Save it.
You notice that they all look a little pale in the face.
All right. I'll lean back around and strategize with the gang. Ah, the door closed. I'm trapped inside with all of them.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh,
some mustard gas.
won't we get trapped in that too?
Can you guys see in the room now that the fog of war's gone?
Only you saw it.
Yep.
Okay, so
We
roughly
thought.
are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 8 of them. They're
Okay.
roughly spread out, so it'd be hard to get them in any kind of area effect, but you could get 2 to 3 in any one area effect, unless you got a big one. We got a couple of casters. We got the leader. He's way out to the right, so he's literally in the column that's below you, Veronica. He's 20 feet from you on the other side of the wall. That's where
Okay.
their leader is. And then he's flanked by a couple of spellcasters. There's a couple of warrior types right near the door.
Oh, and you notice Longmont as well, a undead kobold, which you assume was the one in the hallway previously.
Right.
He was killed
Everyone's
by
favorite.
Crossbow bolt.
All right. So, what do you guys think?
What should our approach be?
Oh, and I have to grab you, Lomon, for 1 second and whisper because there's one other detail you saw.
Okay.
So this is very important.
Okay.
In the area, you see a well, and you notice that the one spellcaster near the well, it looks like a bucket's been pulled up, and you stare at a while there, and you could see that it has corpse blood liquid in it, and it appears that the spellcaster took some from it, like a tankard, like celebrating a drink.
All right.
So yeah, that's very important. You can go back.
Yep. All right.
So the mustard powder lasts 6 rounds.
One other.
Stage 1 does 1 6 poison dazzle, 4 poison in seconds. So you have 2d6 poison in seconds. So we could blow it into the room and hold the door shut.
It's a very big room. How big of a spread is this?
It doesn't specify.
Okay. They have
We just really spread it.
They have a well filled with liquid corpse blood.
Yeah, we absolutely have to get rid of that.
Yes.
And they've got one of their casters standing next to it with a tankard full of the stuff. I don't know if he's about to drink it or if he's going to use it as part of a spell.
I can't imagine.
Is it flammable?
I don't know. Is it, L?
Is it?
A fire, you've seen what it can do with that smoke, so probably not a good idea.
Yes. The smoke.
You saw how it just burst with the coffin long ago, and the smoke just came pouring out of it. So yeah, you say fuck no. That'd be your answer.
I have acid.
Acid poured directly into it. How much would we need to put into the well?
I'm not sure. I have 4 flasks of it. I can make more.
Well, we got to defeat the bad guys first.
Going to have someone roll Bragg a perception roll, because he is clearly the closest. Okay. Reflex roll or athletics.
For Bragg?
Yeah.
Reflex is 10, athletics is 14.
So Bragg basically hears a cobalt coming down the other side of the hallway, and it turns a corner, and he grabs it by the throat, preventing it to talk. And Bragg notices that it is withered face, almost skin peeling off of it. What do you want Bragg to do?
Move back in the room and we'll follow.
Okay. I'll move him. Come on. There we go. So, Veronica being the first one in there, you notice that this cobalt appears to be undeadish. I will say undeadish.
Can you understand me? Do you have the capability of understanding me? I say in Draconic.
So you notice that it's like trying to get out of the grasp and grabbing itself. Bragg is very strong, so it's not. And you see Bragg's arm kind of trying moving and stuff with vibration to the cobalt trying to get itself free. It can't bite or nothing. It's trying to, because Bragg has it in a specific hold where It's helpless at the moment, but it's trying to fight its way out of the hold.
And it doesn't seem to show any recognition when I'm trying to talk to it.
Its eyes are pure white.
That thing is super dead.
I open up the trap door over here.
Okay.
Toss it in, Bragg.
So yeah, he does. And
Third point shot.
yep, it drops all the way down and
Splat.
yeah, it melts in the acid.
Oh, that's handy.
Bragg and Longmont, give yourself a hero point for that.
Hey, L,
Yeah.
what do you how much acid do you think is in that pit?
I couldn't say. I didn't look in. Probably a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah, there's a lot, but it goes like you figure at least 50 feet down before acid. So it is enough for like a person to fall down there, and Bragg probably would get stuck in the hole. But for the rest of you, it would be, you fall straight 50 feet down into the acid pool.
Oh.
I wonder if we can use this to our advantage.
5d6
Do you have a
plus.
suggestion?
I mean, it's real hard to get to lure zombie kobolds to. I mean,
Right.
yeah.
Perfect.
I'm not seeing any way that we could use this.
Well, the ones in this room over here, it looks like it's going to be a big fight. Do we want to go and handle this right now? I'd rather handle a big fight with all of our resources.
Is there any way that we can collapse the caves?
You tell me. Go in there and take a look.
I
You're the stonesmith of the group.
am not.
Oh, then no.
Oh.
No, we have to be heroes and risk death by going into the room, subjecting ourselves to being targeted by spells and attacks of creatures in an effort to kill them or leave.
You have a point, but I mean,
How can you help us with that?
It seems foolhardy.
Then let's leave.
I don't
I
think
don't
I want to
think
be
we
a
can.
hero, but that shit's dangerous.
it's so awful.
I mean, it is really dangerous. I can't imagine what a bunch of kobolds would do with it, but it isn't our fight.
Yeah, but we're the only ones here. I don't know.
We can't allow this stuff to spread. It would be against our goals to allow the world to be turned to corpses.
I'm just peeking down down the hallway, and
Pingle, can you roll me perception?
all right.
Unless, of course, Longmont, you want to
Not
come
great, but
You notice a bright purple all of a sudden spark out of this door.
I don't a bright purple.
Yeah.
What? There was a bright purple glowy thing around the corner.
And you hear only Veronica will understand this, I'm gonna say right now.
Oh,
Just
God.
to save a little time. So all the rest of you hear this like speech coming down the hallway from inside that area, but you do not understand a single word. Except Veronica, you're picking up a little bit, but you're still in the room here, so you'd have to get into the hallway to hear it.
Hey, Pangle, do you have a thing called recognize spell that casters get?
I think.
Another.
Okay. So we're gonna do Veronica's thing first while you guys are deciding what to do. So Veronica, go to whisper, as this is your speech. Okay. Because I'm working this in because of your character's clerical background and the necro, you're more
Ooh.
connected to the necro side of things. Even
Mhm.
though you may not have the language, you are getting a lot of this. So down the hallway, you hear this necromantic voice. It's none of the kobolds. The magic you're picking up, and I'll just say this outright, it's like you ever watch Star Wars? You probably have seen Star
Mhm.
Wars. One of
Oh yeah.
like
Watch them.
holographic telecommunication. Okay.
Ooh.
So it's that kind of magic spell where it's someone who is projecting themselves. Okay. Necromantic ways have been known to use this, particularly more powerful users of it. And this voice is unfamiliar to you. And he
Okay.
speaks, I have given you the juice of life. Feel free to drink as much as you want. The well that has been prepared for you has sustained you, but your mission is simply to take Mara down in your current state. And you hear the kobolds almost like talk in their language like they know it. Yes, master. And you hear almost like a ritualistic gulping of sorts and so forth.
God, they're drinking the Jonestown Kool-Aid.
And you can hear that necromonic voice going, plans are in motion. Excellent. My king will be certainly pleased with the ongoing so far. We are near completion of our complete takeover, but it's good to see my winter workings are doing their job. And it's almost like he's talking to himself, not to the kobolds inside the room. Like sinister, very sinister.
Amazing.
One thing, remind me of your background.
Uh,
This may connect a
I
little bit.
am an undertaker.
Okay. So you have seen this in the past. How about your family, your parents, and all that?
My father was a half elf. My never knew my mother.
Okay.
Uh, my aunt ran funeral parlor.
Okay. So when you were younger, they were around and everything like that, right?
Hmm. Oh yeah, unless Dad was away doing stuff for the guild, but he always came back.
Okay. How did they pass?
Uh my aunt was just an old lady.
Uh-huh.
Dad, not sure. Haven't seen him since the raid on the guild.
Okay. I want you to roll. Do you have recall? I know Longmont has sort of a recall knowledge deal.
Uh, I can try to recall knowledge. I don't think I'm good at.
Well, you could try. Doesn't hurt.
We can always try.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to try. There it is. You see it?
I
Okay.
hit the button.
Oh, it's just showing me a chart.
Oh, it wants you to choose which of my.
Okay, so for you, let's go with religion
Reading.
since you are very trained in it.
Mhm.
So roll religion. Okay.
It's not bad.
You hear the voice talk about this city, town, whatever your background story is. You hear the mention of that place. You hear the mention of Etran. He starts
Mhm.
rhapsodizing these places, all coming into plan. And then he mentions your place again, and follow the. Let's just say it's called Bob's City, for argument's sake, but you can make up your own name or whatever.
Mhm.
And he's just that was the first step of this wonderful journey of death. Those people were a great sacrifice. And then the purple light. Yes. And again, it sounds like he's talking about himself. He's proud of his accomplishments, not directing it to any of the kobolds or anyone in particular.
Mhm.
A necromancer with this kind of power is manipulative, you know this, and very powerful to be able to project itself from distance. You're not sure the distance, of course, but this is very, very bad, but probably also very good in your eyes that, like, you kind of can guess who may be behind this whole deal. You can go back to General. I had to roll for this too, off screen, like whether or not you get a hint of one of the main baddies or not. And
Oh
I
gosh.
got the role, and you hear his voice, but you don't know what it looks like and all that. So a
Yeah.
little
Well,
taste.
hopefully I'll remember that voice when it's important.
Yes.
Your next action is to use one action to
Oh,
sustain it. So now you have two actions around. You use
All
two
right.
actions to
that's right. Okay.
your ball, and you have one action to sustain that, one for the construct. You no longer have two actions. You have one action around you can use.
All right.
Yeah.
I can't
So
do the contract, so it takes three. Sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt.
Pingle. I will say no. Pingle and L. You're
Mhm.
having your conversation, and you kind of all of a sudden turn to Veronica, and she looks like she's heard something of interest. Her eyes are kind of lit up.
What happened?
By the way, the purple light is now gone, and you
Oh
don't hear
no.
any noise coming from that area.
What happened?
There's a very powerful necromancer who was villain monologuing about how proud he is of everything going according to plan. He got the kobolds to drink of his elixir of life, which is, probably
The
gestures toward the
opposite.
corpse blood.
Uh-huh.
And I think they mentioned Etrin in my hometown.
What about Etrin?
Yeah, this is not we got to deal with. I don't
So
think
what
he's here. He's just sort of messaging in, but he's definitely the one behind this.
what was he saying about Etrin? And where's your hometown?
Bobville.
Oh.
You've heard of Bob, right? He's from there. We named it after him. We were real proud of him.
It's a land that's not here. It was
Bob the Fighter.
yeah. There you
Yeah,
go.
Yeah. Where
I'm
every
I'm
Bob ever came from.
glad that the legends of Bob the Fighter have come all the way here.
I
What are
heard
the
he was a
chances there's another
bastard.
exit to this place?
You
Sorry.
know, people said that about Jebediah Springfield too, but he was good for our town.
The reason Veronica is in this strange land is it's part of her people's tradition to go on a pilgrimage at least once in your life to spread the word of Bob.
Bird is the word.
No.
Honestly,
Is
my
it
dad was in the
like
guild, so I got a free out of town.
Bob, and the flying spaghetti monster?
You're not supposed to know about the spaghetti monster.
Wrong one.
Uh,
Reception roll, please.
The cult of Bob. in the it's the cult of the subgenius. For any of you listeners who are wondering.
Who are you waiting on?
Longmont, a perception roll here.
I'm not sure we're ready for this.
You can hear multiple thuds from that room.
I told you they're drinking the Kool-Aid.
All right, forks out.
Yeah, we
Where
must.
are we going, Longmont?
Huh.
They're all dead?
Apparently.
Uh-oh.
For now.
You notice, I gotta just say that you all can go in the room. It's for the moment. So all of you kind of enter the room. I'll Greg there because he's huge.
Yeah.
And Veronica, I'll put you there too.
Thanks for the sure.
Yeah.
Lord.
So,
Okay.
you're not on top of the corpse. So you all come in the room and you all notice that they all have tankards clutched in their hand, and this corpse blood, you notice right away, is just kind of dripping out of it. It's a large quantity. Bragg, you kind of go, oh, he kind of goes over and he sees the well and he takes a whiff and then he kind of stands back and goes, that smells funny. Veronica, you look at the well too, and it looks like it's full of this stuff. However, it looks like it's turning black.
Uh-oh.
Not
Is
like
it supposed
Go
to
over
do
and
that?
take a look at it.
All right, yeah. El, you look at that. I'm gonna start wrapping a big piece of cloth around my head.
okay. So, Al, you're looking at the corpse blood, and it is a mixture, and the smell is there. However, from your experience there, you know when you make stuff and it gets tainted, yeah, like it's like, oh, this experiment went bad. Same result here.
Oh,
Yeah. So this was not a pure mixture that they were using in this well, and whether or not this is as potent as bringing them back from the dead. I mean, you've seen some undead here, but it's not the full potency you have seen with this stuff. It's kind of like an Plan Zero, if that makes sense.
Wait, so it just killed all the kobolds.
I'm going from corpse to corpse, cutting their Achilles tendons.
He
Okay.
called it the elixir of life.
As
Pingle's
Longmont's doing,
helping.
yeah, as you two are kind of going over the cobalts, and you're starting to like decapitate them or rip them apart, or whatever. And as you're doing that, some of them, their eyes come up, like just as you're cutting their head off, as they're white and everything. And you coup de grace all of them.
Okay.
All of you give yourself a hero point. Some role playing there.
Yeah.
Okay.
so this stuff was made incorrectly.
Start using them.
Be right back.
We need a combat so I can start using these fuckers.
Yeah.
I guess we're gonna start looting.
As you get to the leader, you all kind of are doing your
Can we tell which corpse was his?
yeah, I'm getting to that.
I'm just curious.
Do that one first.
There was one over here.
So as you get to the leader, he becomes a brute. Roll initiative.
Oh Lord.
You fought this one before. There was one of these bad boys up in the cemetery, if you remember. I think it was the one you killed by throwing bombs at it, but I could be wrong. I'd have to go back to the video and look at it. But
I think so,
Yeah.
Pingle just ran downstairs to grab some water.
So Bragg's World. Okay.
Bingo fled from battle.
Yeah, he's like, oh, Brood, I'm out of here.
I'm out of spells. Bye.
Huh?
Oh,
There he is.
well,
I'm
roll,
sorry.
roll your initiative there.
Oh, just a second.
Okay, wow, nice. And speaking of Pingle, it is your turn to go first as you see the so-called leader, Cobalt leader, turn into this undead brute thing.
All
All right.
right. Pingle takes a look at the scroll that he was planning on using, and what the hell? I'm gonna cast Summon Construct.
Okay.
And create a it is the conjured the
Swarm.
animated it's the animated cutlery swarm.
Oh,
my
that one.
God.
Yeah, okay. I got that for you. Let me just give you a hold of that again. Um,
I'm gonna have to find its stat block here in a second.
yeah. Yeah,
Well, if he has it'll probably have the stat block in it.
Yeah, I got it. So
Oh, wonderful.
we'll put it right there. So it's under your control. So you can put it wherever. Okay.
I assume you'd summon it over here.
Yeah. But I'm just putting it there so he can move it wherever he wants.
It's
Yeah.
right there.
No,
Okay.
no, no. Put it over it. Over it. It's a swarm.
Yeah. Yep, right on top of it.
Nope, one
Okay.
more over. Thank you. Good casting, Pingo.
Yeah.
Blam.
And that's a 3-spot action, right?
Yep.
Okay. So Veronica, you'll be next. You're right beside it.
Yeah, I don't really like being right beside it. Gonna spend an action to not be beside it anymore.
Oh, you wanted to hug it. I know you did.
I am such a fan of not hugging it. Uh,
So
uh,
okay.
I guess I'll. Can I do this? No. Living creature. Can't do that. Okay, well,
Cool.
we'll see
Yeah.
how this goes. No, dang it.
Aw.
No.
You got hero points.
Ah, worse.
Slightly worse the second time.
Okay.
The stupid freaking orcs distracted me.
That's everything, I guess. Yeah.
Great.
Okay. So I'm just moving this spoons out of the way, so it's his go. So does the storm have an area effect if he steps in or out of it?
I need to look here. It
Yeah.
does not have any reactions.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Is there anything where if a creature begins or ends its turn in the swarm space?
Yeah.
No, not really.
Okay.
So
It hasn't had a chance to act, so
So we attempt to bite Longmont. Ooh. I need a fort save from you, Longmont.
Yay.
Wow. Critical hit there.
Ah,
ow.
Yeah. Oh, so fort save fail. Probably want to try and hero point that, but up to you. Still not a pass. So let's see this. You are paralyzed, which I dragged on it.
Raggy.
That is stage 1. And
Oh.
it claws and misses its second attack along mine, even though he's paralyzed. Longmont goes to you.
I do nothing. Oh, I got to
Yeah.
save at the end of my turn, though.
Yes, you do.
All right.
So
So,
roll that. Nope.
and I'm done.
Okay. Bragg. Whoever's controlling Bragg, it's Bragg's go.
Oh joy. Oh rapture.
Oh, awesome. Flanking.
He's is he flanking?
Yeah.
I can't flanking when I'm paralyzed.
Yeah.
Oh.
So she.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you hit there. Yep. Yep.
Nice.
Okay, so
Give it the old bonky bonk.
he's bonked.
Bonk him again. Oh no.
Nope. Know how to fumble.
Yeah.
Oh, you hit there. Yep. Yep. And gets it down more.
You know what?
He's
Just because I
low.
really want to do it. Oh.
Oh.
Use all his hero points.
It's got a worse roll. Like, what the hell? All right, Al. Bring it on.
Handle 2 splash damage.
What was that?
I said, Longmont, can you handle 2 splash damage?
Wow.
He's paralyzed. He can't even say yes or no.
Badly injured.
Yeah, that was.
He'll be fine. I got him.
I'm orange. I'm orange in health. I'm not red in health.
Okay. I am going to draw bottle lightning
Okay.
and throw it at him.
Okay. You hit.
And he's off guard until the start of my next turn.
Nice.
Okay. Throw that on him. And
I'll -2.
there we go. Okay.
And then last action, I will take a shot at it as well.
Okay.
Probably waste an arrow, but I'll give it a shot.
Oh. All right. All right. We're up to Pingle.
All right. I'm going to sustain the spell. Move the animated swarm to here,
Okay.
so that Brad can get his flanking. And I'm going to use stick a fork in it. I don't know how to access this thing sheet if there's any way to do so. Actually, oh,
Double click on it. It should bring up it's the sheet so you can do its stuff.
Yeah.
go.
So stick a fork in it. So the creature
Reflex
has
save.
reflex save. Yeah.
Yep.
So let's roll that. Reflex save is got 25.
Success.
What?
So it takes a 10 circumstance penalty to its speed as long as it remains in the storm space.
Okay.
And then I'm for its second action, slice and dice as piercing or as slashing damage. And third action for it will be slice and dice.
So roll for that. And you're doing it again, right? So another reflex. Wow.
So it still takes 2d6.
Okay.
Um,
3.
and half of.
Yeah. So take some.
And lastly, I'm gonna cast floating flame.
Okay. So it's a
Uh,
floating fireball.
centered right on top of it.
Okay. 3d6. Fire damage. Does he
There,
roll
it's
the
centered.
reflex now?
Yeah, he's got to roll a
Okay.
reflex now.
Reflex down here.
That's
Nice.
a fail.
Okay.
3d6 fire damage.
Does Silverware have to do it as well?
Okay. So, yeah, he's badly injured.
And that's all I
Nice.
can do. It's the
Okay,
end of my
Veronica,
turn.
you're go.
Me. Uh. He's got bones. It'll be fine.
Oh, sugar. All right, so fortitude save for this guy.
I just use it on like a living creature,
Nice.
and it kills them. They just come back as a
Ah.
skeleton. I think that would be wicked cool.
Okay, so
It would.
9. Okay.
And she gets to move it.
Yeah. He is enfeebled 1, and I can move him up to 15 feet. I'm just going to move him back 1.
All right.
They're farther away from me.
Yeah, into the swarm.
Yes, it's further into the swarm.
Okay. Okay.
There.
There we go. Okay.
Sorry, I didn't heal you.
I thought it was this space.
That's fine where it is.
Foot Checker's great. I love that spell. I'm glad you used it.
So,
I'm truly hopeful that my players in the Frozen Flame survive long enough to use the scroll they found.
there. Oh, first fumble of the night. So it would have been just. Okay. I'll just say you can coup de grace because it fell unconscious. I'm just gonna end the counter now because as soon as it falls, it's like kill it. And I'm gonna say you all do that. You kind of do a Shaun of the Dead with pool cue sticks on it, if you know that movie.
Yeah.
And the song even plays, and you notice a black kind of mist coming from the corpse. I'm assuming you all back away unless you want to get it with.
I don't.
No, thank you.
I'm good.
Okay.
Someone, Greg, pick up Longmont.
Nope.
So Longmont, the paralyzed goes away after the creature dies. So you're yourself again.
Let's suck balls.
Yeah, that was a critical
You want to
chunk.
sit for 10 minutes or you want this now?
Oh, I can wait. Save your spells.
All right, we'll sit for 10 minutes.
Oh, sweet.
There's a locked door over here
Come on.
and a locked double door over here. And that is this room here.
Oh no! Where did my swarm go? I wanted to have it go at one of the doors.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
we'll just.
Which one? You move it.
Which one do we want the swarm of silverware to attack?
Oh, someone pinged here.
That one? Yeah, we'll make it. We'll make it do that.
Okay. So that door's locked.
What's on the leader's body? Once the mist dies down enough to get near it.
Undead flesh. There's lots of it, you know.
Gross.
Not
Yeah.
particularly useful.
No. You're checking all the cobalt corpses out, and yeah, they smell.
Well, that kobolds smell anyway.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
So yeah, the unlocked door there. Doing anything there? Longmont, you get a lunging cobalt at you since you went down that way. So you were there. Roll athletics or acrobatics or reflex. I'll say yes, but not enough to get a counterattack. I will let you do a free action right now just to save time. So it missed, and so you're faced with it.
I got the kobold over here.
There's some kobolds over there.
It starts running towards you, and it's got this like hungry look in its eye, and you notice its withered white eyes.
That's another one of those dead ones.
It runs in the room. Everybody sees it running after Longmont like a comedy, like a Benny Hill sketch. Everybody gets an action on it. Okay.
And I'll move.
We'll let the cutlery go first for a free action on it. Oh!
I used
Hey,
my
that's
last
good.
hero point.
There you go.
Everything's fine.
Critical hit. Nice. Roll that damage.
Ching, ching, ching.
Okay, so that guy's screwed. Yep. Pretty much like Veronica sees an automatic and just destroys it. It's just about to leap on Longmont as the silverware comes over to do its thing. Kind of all in one motion. Quite comical.
Perhaps you should not be wandering off in this place. You're the one that said how dangerous these things are in the layers.
Yeah, well, I thought I was sneaking. He wouldn't see me, so.
Longmont, for your that's odd. You notice on the door now that it looks like some kind of storage, not shed, but storage area.
All right.
Take the 10 minutes. The silverware stops moving.
Okay.
Pick the lock.
Okay. So roll the thievery.
I'll look to
coming.
Veronica and allow her.
Yeah.
I know
I
my
will
one
assist,
job.
though.
Like that line in the original Resident Evil game. You're the master of unlocking. Okay, so
Sure, your foot key.
yeah, you're so good. You unlock it with your foot.
Oh,
Foot key.
Foot key.
that's not what the foot key is, and you know it.
There is a chest inside.
Ooh.
Any traps or secret doors or anything else?
Longmont, you just stepped in one. The room. You just went inside the room. Right here.
All right.
Okay, I have to see what it is. Um,
Whatever you do, don't step on that.
oh, they are the same stairs here, and they activate. Push. Basically, you start sliding down the stairs.
I said I was
So
looking for traps and secrets. Do I get a chance to maybe notice it before I
yeah,
step
yeah,
up?
yeah, yeah. So you can roll kind of a reactionary roll. I'll let you pick which one. So.
Hey.
Oh wow! Yes, and
Nice.
you're smooth as hell. You like knew it was there, and you kind of like let it. You just want to be a show off, and you press the panel, and you do a dance, and it goes off and goes down into darkness. So yeah, that trap's activated. Anyway, we have a chest right here, and no, there's no trap on the chest.
Loot.
Oh boy.
Is there a lock? Is it locked?
It's you could bash it open. It doesn't look like a very good one.
I'd
It's
rather
not.
look
Hell, it's not bash it.
in case there's a vial of something good in there and we break it open.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, it comes right off.
All right. Oh,
Hot damn, what's in here?
money, alcohol,
Well,
torture
everyone.
helmet.
Hey, a bastard sword. Oh,
So these two bombs, are they the bombs themselves or are they the formulas for making the bombs?
They're the bombs themselves.
which could be used to make the formulas.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can reverse engineer.
Yeah.
I'm always looking for new formulas.
Yeah. So when you find like bombs like that, you can reverse engineer them and make them yourself. Okay, so you got all the loot.
How do you work formulas? Is that something that we're going to find as loot, or is it something we got to ask you for?
I'll just say that you find something new, like something like the bombs, and you could just reverse engineer it, and you just make a note of that and add it to your repertoire.
All right, and if I wanted to go out and try and find new formulas specifically, like, in a city, go to the locust alchemist shop and buy it from them or something?
Yeah, if you find one, yeah.
You can
I'm just
I was
gonna
also
talking to
put
him about
this
that earlier.
metal torture helm in Bragg's pocket and see how long it takes him to find it.
and maybe put it on as a joke.
I just want to see how long it takes.
Wait, what's it called? A torture helm?
Yeah,
Yes.
torture
Yes.
helmet.
Does it torture the wearer?
Don't know. It looks unpleasant.
Somebody could
Wearing it grants the owner the ability to see through magical darkness.
Oh shit, that's fucking balls out. Absolutely give that to Bragg.
Awesome. I'll have to grab a darkness spell.
Magic darkness can fuck people up. If he can see in it, absolutely pick up the darkness spell.
I'm not sure.
He doesn't have to roll a flat check to hit them, but they have to roll a flat check to hit him. Oh, that can change the tide of a battle, dude.
Oh god, my guy is
So
so broke.
the one thing that it doesn't say there is that it's spiked sort of when you put it on, it's like stuck on you.
So
But
it's super cursed.
yeah, you get the benefit, but you put it on and it's on you for good, unless you really want a huge bad death of a headache.
All right,
Mildly cursed.
for that. We'll let him choose.
It's magical, but I wouldn't advise it trying to like fix the rusted stuff,
Maybe
like
we could.
filing it away.
Maybe
That'd
we
be me
could
as a player.
re-engineer it.
I just want to see how long it takes him to realize it's in his pocket.
put it on a pair of goggles. Yeah, I think that'll be funny.
Yep.
When he finds it.
Mhm.
Oh, put it on his character, then stash it in his backpack.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
just in there.
Yeah.
Ooh, diamond. Jeez, we're loaded.
Bragg is not loaded.
Okay, so saving time. There isn't much else here. Bring it to the
We are loaded.
Yeah.
You're all rich. Okay.
Well,
So
but soon my more diabolical plans. That is.
Okay.
I have a lot of things to make.
yeah, so are you going back to Mara?
What were they?
Is there other rooms down here? I mean, weren't
Uh,
there other rooms like the organ room and stuff like that we didn't explore?
yeah, save a lot of time. You will find an organ there, but it's very old. But you don't find anything in particular in that area. There's a sort of another closet type room, but has nothing in it, but lovely smelling dust.
We want to destroy the. All right. So, is there a way for us to, with 60 feet of rope and a metal bucket properly treated, pull up enough of the acid from the one pit and bring it over and dump it in the well so that what's in the well can't be used to convert anybody anymore?
Yes. It would take a little bit of time, but you could do it.
All right. The organ. How old
Yep.
is it?
Quite old. Looks decades old. You can't give like an approximate, but it's definitely decades old.
Antique?
It's got scratches and scuff marks. Maybe somebody would want it, but it's definitely heavy. Like bringing it
Or it
up
would be
to
dismantled
stay.
and reassembled, but just thinking outside the box. All right.
Yeah.
Where do we want to go back, guys? Where are we going next?
Well, we've got to get out here.
Yeah, we
Before
got to
too
do
long.
that. We got to do the island thing, but did we have something we needed to do along the way?
Not unless we wanted me to try to sneak into somebody's house.
What was? Oh, we had to. We wanted to mess with what's his face.
I agree. Before we leave town, we do want to do some active sabotage to prevent the wood stuff. I mean, I think we might have sabotaged their local source for the corpse blood, which is good. But slowing down their wood production would slow down their ability to send this tainted shit out.
Also, what were they saying about our town?
What do you mean?
Well,
There
Yeah.
you
are
said,
multiple references to our
they
town.
mentioned Etrin. So what did they say about it?
I'm confused, Uncle Pingle. What are you talking about?
Well, you came around the corner and you said that the evil necromancer was telling the kobolds everything is going to plan, and something about Etrin's
Folly.
Etrin's folly, and that was it was kind of vague. So
Huh? Did I say that?
You did.
Yes, you did.
I don't think I did, Uncle Pingle.
You did.
I heard
I
you.
think you're imagining it.
I think you're trying to gaslight me.
Only a little.
Okay, so all of you get well rested. You make it back to Mara, the city Mara. Who will this be?
So there's the fire that's immediate damage, and then there's that napalm shit that does
I have the
persistent.
alchemist fire. I have the Kylo bombs. Kylo bombs do persistent damage. The alchemist fire is explosion.
All right. So some properly thrown tallow bombs at their headquarters could probably do a lot of damage because it looks like it's made out of wood.
Probably.
That does seem logical.
And a fire at their headquarters could probably lead all, if not most, of the important people away from wherever they are to go investigate and fight that fire. So if we wanted to take a peek inside of the mansion, setting a fire at their headquarters would not only be something to throw a wrench in their production, but also provide a really good distraction for somebody wanting to break in and look for information.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question. So the people now, I'm just going to call it your guild, 'cause you're building up in Etran. I just got to ask, is there a way, if they need to contact you, was there a way you set up where if you're in some town or city, was there a messenger in case they have to contact you? Did you set anything
Yeah,
like that up?
laundries.
Okay.
Laundries, because there's always a laundry in every town. And
Okay.
there'll be a rogue sign.
Okay.
Bit of graffiti or something scratched in the stone in a strategic spot. Southwest wall, or south wall. If there's a south wall, it's always on the south wall, that kind of thing.
All right. So you were walking through the city, kind of just talking to yourselves, looking around for loose ears, and you notice one of these contacts. Let's see, where would they be?
We actually had set it up a couple of weeks ago that we wanted
Okay,
to do dead drops and things like that in different cities. So
right.
we could just
There is a. You notice that there's a dead drop near the tavern with a gambling. Uh, you notice that there is a down kind of an alleyway. There is barrel, and then there is kind of a stone, but the stone has a glowing symbol of your guild on it that only you can know about or see, and it catches all of your eyes.
Hmm.
It is nighttime pretty much by this point.
Okay. And
So it looks like a drop someone's made.
right, those of us with dark vision are going to spread in a circle and look around every nook and cranny and any of the spot of observation, tops of buildings, anything to make sure nobody's watching us, and then somebody with low light vision can go in and actually retrieve the item.
can I just
So
use Mage Hand to do it from range without anybody noticing?
right now, since it's night, there's a lot of gambling, so they're inside mostly. You got the odd person walking around, but you wait like 20 minutes for it to be kind of clear, and you can use your mage hand.
All right. All right, let's take a look at this.
When we get to our room.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Penguin like
so
stashes away.
you grab the rock, and under the rock there is a rolled up message in a sort of paper, and you take it back to your room.
All right, what does it say? Let's take a look.
So it's addressing all of you that there was a stranger that came to Etran that it was sort of a cloaked figure and almost like a scout. Had a staff with them, like acting like a walking stick. But a lot of people that sort of approached him seemed to stop within 5-10 feet of him and then walk the other way. And it seemed that this person was walking around from reports looking at buildings. And at one point, it was said that he stopped at the necromonic building that was dealt with, staring at it for quite a while. rough estimate 20 minutes. And then the person came by the feed mill, didn't go in. And it was almost like they're just observing the whole area. They went to the point where the stone was, because you guys took it down. And it seemed that this person kind of almost like stabbed the ground with their staff in anger. And then everybody, this figure kind of, all of a sudden, from reports, waved his hand, and a purple teleportation portal opened up, and he walked through, and it shut behind him.
Oh.
Whoa.
A nasty
I
man.
don't like that. Give him the purple glow we saw earlier.
And reports of people that tried to get near him, like ask him questions and things, died as soon as they died a couple of hours after getting near this person.
No bueno.
And no, the mysterious circumstances. The letter doesn't really say from what or what happened there.
Oh. That's
And then it
unfortunate.
ends with, should we be concerned?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yes.
Probably.
Have the kobolds double the number of traps in the forest, and a payout to his family. He gets his full pension.
I
Plus as
won't.
many herbs and leaves I needed in the woods.
And Longmont, for you, because of your that sod, because I love to use it, it's great. I want you to roll me perception.
All right. Come on.
Okay. After you read the letter, you're looking out, the window of your room. We'll say you're in, and you notice that there is a staggering walking person, about the size of a kobold, kind of in a disguise of rags. You know it's a kobold because you notice his feet, and it looks like he's dripping red blood, and all going, kind of trying to get to an alleyway to, you know, hide or attend to
Red
himself.
Red blood.
Red blood.
Oh no!
I will whistle, call out in Draconic, but I'll call out in a way that it sounds as bird-like as I can make it
Okay.
to catch his eye.
So it turns, and it is the leader of the kobolds you made friends with, and he looks very injured, and he recognizes your call. We'll say it's like a whistle call or bird call that you kind of establish.
Yeah, so I'll
And he
pick him up.
yeah, he walks towards your area, and you notice that he collapses, you would guess, near the entrance somewhere.
Go down and get him.
Okay, so you bring him up to your room as secretly as possible, and you kind of lay him on the bed in the room. And you pull back his rags and everything, and it is clearly he's been stabbed with a drow blade of poison,
Oh no!
working really fast.
We need some king's foil.
I believe I have an antidote in my inventory.
Okay.
Consumables. I got a fuck ton of healing potions, but I don't have an antidote. That's not like me.
Not one of you bought one.
If we don't, we
Yeah.
might have one in the stash.
Maybe. I didn't look in there.
Consumables.
Arrow.
Oddly enough, I'm not carrying one.
Venom. Healing potions. Nope. No antidote.
I thought for sure.
But we do have arsenic.
Yeah, this does outright kill a bucket.
We can give him a whistle and he can just wheeze.
I mean, isn't that something Elle can just make?
Unfortunately, I don't have the recipe for it.
You gotta be kidding me.
I haven't had a chance yet. I
Oh,
couldn't get it
this
until
guy
level
is
4.
gonna die because we don't have like one of the most basic items.
Nope.
Uh,
I'll go down to the bartender and see if she's got an antidote.
Okay.
charcoal. Here, eat this.
It's a bar in a medieval society.
Oh, yeah.
I
So
can give him an elixir
you go
of life,
down.
which gives him a bonus to
Yeah.
saving throws.
Yeah, you go down to the bar, and as soon as you mention that someone's hurt and poisoned, they hand you like a bottle. It's like it looks like some kind of antiseptic kind of shit. That he goes, try this.
All right. I go and administer it to the kobold.
Bottle
Yes.
says "Wow Wow sauce." Use with caution.
He automatically explodes in the dead, and there's blood everywhere, and you kind of casually leave the room.
You hear some giggling downstairs. God, I hate kobolds.
So it sustains him. He's sweating a lot, and he kind of grabs L, pulls you close. He's like, "Did you get my note?" And
The one about the necromancer?
yes, I didn't know that you were around or not. Came in to our town, and I knew he was trouble. When people got near him, they dropped dead only hours after he left. I don't understand that. Their eyes were white, and it's almost like they just dropped dead.
Mm,
We, knowing what happened in Etran, because people taught, we burned the bodies and decapitated the heads. I hope that
The
was.
protocol.
Uh,
Was he
this,
emitting any sort of mist or glow or anything?
he is very sick. You can see part of the poison dripping from his mouth, so the stuff is not really working.
Jeez.
oh.
And he's kind of grabbing Elle really tightly, not in a hostile way or anything. He's like,
What are you prepared to do?
he knows if he's connected to anyone, he must know that Etran is not under curse which has been spread. I fear Etran's in trouble. Save them, and he succumbs to the poison.
Well, that's bad.
That was very bad.
Uh-oh.
So he returned to Etran.
And that's where we're
Yikes.
going to end it tonight.
Oh, Cliffhanger.
All right. So, too bad Bragg's not here because I would have started with him for highlights of the night. So let's go with L.
Probably the fight with the I forget what you called it. The ghoul.
Okay.
That was
Okay.
kind of fun.
Yeah. Among
I don't know. Kind of hoist by my own petard by going around the corner and luring out another kobold to chase me.
that was pretty funny.
Yeah, so I'm willing to.
Yeah. What about you, Pingle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fight was pretty fun.
Okay.
I'm agreeing with Tom.
Veronica.
I finally crit something. I hit things in
Yeah.
battle. It was amazing.
Yeah. The beginning there was like you're getting all these crits, and then the goal is like the crit on long one is like ow,
And then I crit
paralyzing you.
failed against him because there were too many forks distracting me.
I love my forks. I love that spell, like just having an animated swarm of cutlery. Just I don't know. It's just something I
I love the
always
special effect.
I love like forks and stuff, and I, it's just like it's
Forks are
something I always try to steal in games. Just like how I always cut open mattresses, I always steal the silverware.
So your favorite superhero is the Blue Raja.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I love that movie.
Yeah, that's a good movie. Well, Veronica, in a way, kind of revealed the one of the main baddies. That was an event that happened with nice purple stuff. And then the description in Etran. That's
Now he
now
now
you
he's
kind
hanging
of
out.
yeah, you get it. You can put two and two together. It sounds like the description of possibly the same person. You would guess, but
If it's not the same person, they're definitely in the same secret society.
that part was probably one cool thing was Veronica what she heard from that
Mm.
area there. That was some information revealed there from the past, and so yeah, and then just kind of sneaking around the almost jamming the initial trap going down the stairs, and then it was fixed, and then you rolled really well and stopped that from being activated. Throwing the cobalt down the trap door with the acid was pretty good. Um, and so little things like that there, and where it's going headed will be interesting next because there's E-Tran here, and then the idea of using bombs for sabotage. So lots of cool things coming up in the next session for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm.
So,
All right.
um, anybody seen any new movies recently before we head out, or new shows that are interesting?
I saw the latest
New
Fury Road. It was all right.
Yeah, that's fair.
new is such a strong word.
Me and my wife watched One Piece. Very good show. The
Oh,
live
the
one.
live
The
action.
live action's very good.
Oh my
I've
god,
been
it
I've
blew
been
me
keeping
away.
track of the cast for season 2. I'm excited.
I
Yeah,
am, and it's a lot for me to say the live action is good. I've seen over 700 episodes of the animated series.
fair. Yeah, but I took it because me and my wife we don't watch anime really. I mean, I've seen anime in the past, but like I took it as just a regular show. Great characters, great writing. The choreography, combat is awesome. The epicness of the sea, the boats, the practical effects, like all done so well. It was like watching a movie every single episode. It was fantastic. It just makes me want more. Like
Yeah.
it's been a
The
long
actor,
time since I've seen a show that glues me to the screen like that.
Mm-hmm.
the
Mhm.
actor that plays Zorro.
Yeah.
Mocking you?
Yeah, he's a common writer, right?
Yes, he is in the Drive movie. Uh,
Oh, yeah. Is that the one with Ryan Gosling? Or was it Ryan
no,
Gosling? Oh,
No.
I know the
no.
one you're referring to, but I forget the actor.
Uh,
But yeah.
He was also in the second Pacific Rim movie.
Oh,
Okay.
huh.
Yeah, the One Piece was excellent. Like, me and my wife were kind of like, wow, a good show where there's not many of them around. Oh, yeah. Uh, and I will put this out there for all of you without naming names, but you probably know who I'm talking about. The attempt on the political candidate. Your thoughts? It's been all over the news with that.
Eh,
I I am I am folk my mind I am flabbergasted. I'm unable to get past the for me the meta knowledge. It's less about where we are now and where we could have been, and it's the whole multiverse theory. Like I keep thinking, like if it had been one more inch over, where would we be now? How completely different the world would be. Like it's literally
apparently,
one of those incredibly pivotal moments in time. And I
um,
don't know if we're really seeing how pivotal it is yet, because a small act over a long amount of time, a long distance, can become a really big thing.
Yeah,
I don't
uh,
know how to. I don't know how to have an opinion on something so big.
I honestly I thought it was a joke at first. I was like, somebody's just doing a YouTube thing, but then
well,
I watched it and I'm like, wow.
supposedly it wasn't he. I don't think he actually got shot. Supposedly, it was podium, like a piece of the podium had broken off and flew
I
up
think it
and
was
hit
the
him in the head.
teleprompter.
Yeah,
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. It's like one of those historical moments, I suppose, that kind of like shows, wow, you know. So, yeah,
It's another
yeah,
wild day in America.
yeah. You guys have wild ones over there for sure. Like
ugh,
both sides are,
We regret most of
wow.
them.
Yeah, yeah.
We are aware. Many there are Americans that are very much aware of our status in the world at large, and we
Mm,
understand that when you have such a large status, it's like a pendulum, and the pendulum can swing. And we're so many of us so embarrassed
mm,
at how far it's swung both ways.
mm.
Like
Yeah.
our balls used to hang in the middle, and now we got our balls swinging all the way left and all the way right, and all they do is keep slapping against the thighs. And and everybody's suffering, nobody's benefiting.
Mm. Yeah, well, it's like we as Canadians, we see that stuff there, and it's just like we just shake our heads about it because we got our own things going on here, and
I know you guys got a shit show and a half going.
oh my God, um, yeah, that leader of ours. And like the
It
thing
could
is,
be
it's
worse.
not. I'm not heavy into politics. I'm really not. But the current
But it
one,
is big news.
it
Yeah.
is big
It,
news.
it could always be worse. You could always have our old leader.
Well,
Leader,
that's
her
scary to
leader.
It's a
scary.
strong term, I know.
Oh,
That's yeah. But we watch it as kind of like a thing that
sitcom.
goes on. Yeah, yeah.
We're hoping it's a sitcom. We're hoping it's one of those reality shows where you're watching it like,
Mm.
not too
Maybe
much of
it's actually scripted.
well, I'm hoping we're not like the flavor of love.
Oh, come on.
no, it's more like Saturday Night Wrestling.
Let
Okay,
Flavor Flav find
I'll
true love.
take wrestling. And I'll take, hell, I'll even take Duck Dynasty, even though that's crazy. But I'm worried about how we're seen.
Mm.
I think the rest of the world sees us as just the fucking one big giant Benny Hill show. Right, right.
That
Just
seems real.
the end sequence, nonstop.
Yeah, You can say that for parts of Canada too, because it's just like silly, silly, silly.
Florida man.
We have all the silliness
This
over
is
here. Like it's just, but you have to look at it like other places that are really bad, and it's really unfortunate for them people to be dealing with that too. So you got to live your life, and that's why I don't watch like the news. Like it flashes up on my YouTube screen, like it's like, oh, this happened. But honestly, I'm not a news guy, political guy. Like I watch movie trailers or stuff in the entertainment thing more than real news. This is news to me because I grew up when my parents watched news the whole time, and I'm like, let's give me a nice story. Come on. I don't want to hear about this, that, and the other. Like it's just crazy, and the banter back and forth, and all that stuff. It's like I want to watch this instead.
You just need to get your algorithm tweaked on the internet, and then all you'll get is positive stories that tell you everything's okay.
That's it, man. But thank you for tonight, and lots of leading into next session is going to be very interesting because you got sort of two pathways now, and we'll have Bragg back for sure, and his character didn't die, which is also a positive.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
You
and
almost
some
died.
Almo, well, Longmont was there, but nothing happened. But yeah, thanks everyone, and have a good rest of your week there, and we'll be doing it again next week.
All right. See you next Tuesday.
Yeah.
See you next week.
See you next week.
Good night, everybody.
Good game. We were minus one player, but that's okay. It all worked out, and another couple of good role playing sessions there, and we'll do it all again next week.